Butch Hartman, what are you doing, man? Come on. Are you serious? Do you think this is actually worth $200? Okay. I'm getting ahead of myself, but let me explain to you something. Butch Hartman is basically scamming people out of their money and taking what it means to be an artist as a complete and total joke, which is honestly just disgusting. And when I say scamming, I mean quite literally scamming the heck out of people that are paying him for commissions, something that artists do on the regular for as a source of income. He is charging $200 on name recognition alone for absolute trash. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so here we have Zorro, just a standard little photo, nothing too fancy. Here we have Kite from Hunter x Hunter. Here we have Ronchan. Okay, take a good look at this one. I'm going to come back to this later. Ember from Danny Phantom, which is a show that he made. And last and most certainly least, the worst one of them all, I'll talk about this later, Dib from Invader Zim. Okay, so what did all of these have in common? All of these were commissions from fans to Butch Hartman, and all of them cost $200. Yes, you heard that right. In just a minute, I'm going to show you what $200 can actually get you. But right now, I want to talk about this absolute lazy art quality. So let's go back to those photos again. There is something you'll notice in all 5 of these. I'm quickly going to show you all 5 real quick right now. Okay, you're seeing them. There they go. They're all going right by. What is in common here? They all have a very simple background, a simple pose, and usually pretty meh overall detailing. I'm not an artist here, but I can tell you right now, this is an absolute ripoff for $200. I have gotten some work commissioned myself. I mean, Phoebe, for goodness sake, she was commissioned for $30. Now, Phoebe looks infinitely better than anything that I showed you from Butch Hartman, right? Here, what's the problem here? What's the problem here? Okay, simply put, name recognition is just making everything look bad for every artist out there. Okay, let's take a look at some artists' work that they charge $200 for, and you're gonna see an instant difference. Ready? Okay, so here's some screenshots. All right, one thing before we go on though, every artist you see here is gonna be inside the description, so go ahead and follow them if you want. The first artist we have today is iHannahVI. They say in their tweet, "I don't know that I've ever actually charged more than $100 for a single character, but wow, this man just continues to be an ugly stain in the art community. These are some pieces I put probably 8+ hours into each." 8 hours, you heard that right, for less than $100. Do you think it took Butch Hartman 8 hours to draw those that you saw there? I'm gonna guess maybe 30 to 50 minutes at the most. And here comes her drawings right now. 3 beautiful girls, great detail. I'm loving it. Just look at that. Beautiful. That is definitely, I would pay $200 for that. The second artist I want to showcase today is Princess X Misery. Their tweet says, "Even my most complex drawings aren't priced at $200. Meanwhile, bitch Fartman has the drawing skills of a toddler." Painting nails emoji. And look at these. Beautiful, Disney, detailed. I love that Haunted Mansion one. Gorgeous. And then there's Ember. Just diarrhea stain. The third artist of this evening is Aortic Inkwell. Gorgeous detailing here. It's beautiful. Their tweet says, "Hell, I want in on this tag. Hashtag my 200 versus Butch 200. Any opportunity to dunk on Butch. Absolutely. Let's go." But look at these. Look at these. Again, all I can say is the detail. That first one, look at the background. That is gorgeous. And there's Dib. Actual diarrhea. Now for the final artist of this evening, Wild Charge Art. In their tweet they said, "Okay, so I know I'm undercharging to shit, but I have a hard time raising my prices. But seeing what some professionals charge for is making me realize I'm worth way more than minimum wage. 2 of my $100, $100 guys. illustrations versus one $200 Butch Hartman commission. Look at this. Oh my God, I'm a huge WoW nerd, and just the Demon Slayer, the detail in the background and the foreground, it looks unbelievably amazing. This took absolutely hundreds and hundreds of hours of skill to obtain, to be able to draw this amazing, and probably 10 plus hours to draw this alone. And guess what? Dib. Look at Dib. Look at that. What? I really don't think I need to keep going on here. I'm sure anybody can see the amount of just, he doesn't care. Butch Hartman does not care. Look, the stark contrast from one to the next, from one to the next, from one to the next. This is unbelievable, Butch. What are you doing, dude? Once again, I want to remind you that all these artists are in the description, so check that out if you want to see more of their art. It's beautiful. I want to emphasize something real quick. These are the first 4 artists that I found. This isn't just me trying to play it up for some stark contrast between Butch and artists. There is that much talent out there, and when Butch sets an example as a artist, or at least he should be an artist, that has made it part of the industry and is a quote-unquote professional, it looks really bad on some, more amateur or more individual artists that are trying to make it in the world. When people suddenly expect, oh, this is $200, this is what $200 gets you? Wow, art sure is bad. You see how that's a bad look? You see what you're doing here, Butch? You're really making it hard on some artists here by making your commissions this terrible. Set an example, Butch. What in the world are you doing, brother? All right, I think that's enough of this. I think I need to go. I think you get the point. Dragging this out any longer is just going to make it diluted. So I'm going to say, Butch, what the hell are you doing? Artists, keep being kings and queens and draw and draw and draw, because we love you. We love you so much. I'd love to see it on the timeline. And don't let Butch be an example. Anybody. Don't look up to Butch. This guy is ruining his reputation every single day, and I hope that he'll be dethroned anytime soon. Not because I hate the guy, but because honestly, it is not fair for you to be so egotistical when in reality, no better than a toddler with some crayons. Subscribe if you want more content. I love you so much. See you on Twitch, boys.